Hello everyone, this is Pilpoh. Welcome back to Reclamation. Now today, we are going to continue on. First things first, let's fix our aura issue that we've got over here. Now, to do that, I do need a few bits and bobs. So the first thing is, let's make some ancient saplings. Now, between episodes, I did get myself some sugarcane and I got some bamboo by accident. I was growing 2 pieces of sugarcane together and it just gave me bamboo for no reason whatsoever. It does that every so often. It just like this one here gave me belladonna at one point. And it's like, it doesn't even come from this. It's very strange. Not sure why it did that, but oh well. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, with this and this, I'm going to actually, did I already do it? I think I already did it. I did, yeah. I've got cactus now. And they're 10-10-10s, by the way, because, yeah, that's what we always do now. So, we've got some of the sugarcane. That was one of the bits that we needed, right? Anyway, what was I doing? Sorry. We were trying to make this thing, which is poppy, which is fine. We got one of those. Sugarcane, oak, any kind of seed, one of the leaves, and a dandelion. And then what's the middle is oak as well, right? Place that one there. I have been kind of, because I've been growing stuff, right? We do have a little bit of bone meal because I always bin all of my extra seeds off, don't I? So there we go. That's going to make us some of those saplings. And then we can use the bone meal again on those saplings when they grow. That is. Well, in this one. There you go. I might make a couple of these, to be fair. But ideally, what we do is I could stick one like right here. There you go. It's a big old tree as well. It's actually really useful. And you can see this one is dripping with aura, basically. I'm going to put one right in the back here as well. Like right there. If we're allowed. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now, what will happen is the leaves on these will die off eventually. And we'll just be left with the ancient logs and stuff. But that's absolutely fine. You can already tell, I think you can already tell that the aura is going up. Maybe it's not. It should go up again now. So this took a load of aura out of the atmosphere. Now, I did get myself 8 of these infused right here. And I am going to use, oh, and I chopped down all of my trees with the, yeah, so we could get the gold powder. And we need to build this thing again. So we could get ourselves some lead. That is going to be what we start off with. Well, other than the ancient saplings, obviously. We're going to start off with some lead today, I think. So I think it's just 2 of these. And then it's 2 of the nether brick. Is that how we do lead? Yeah. And then it's just spruce in the middle. I think all of my spruce saplings are in this spruce right here. So, wow, we'll go check. If it's not, then... Oh, no, never mind. We got some spruce. Lovely. We can grow this one up. Yes, and you have to use bone meal because there's a bug with the watering can. And there it is. And that's going to get us some lead. And we can get into some create today. That would be really cool. Have a look at the quests whilst that does the thing. There you go. That's what we were looking for. Lead. Love it. Now, what we can also do with this is there is a melter. I don't know if we should be using this yet, if I'm honest, but maybe we should look into it a little bit at least. I just figured something out. Wait a minute. We could probably use... Oh, cool. We've got a load of iron in there. Oh, lovely. Actually... We can use this over here. If I take that copper out, we pop that one in there. And we can use some of the cell... whatever it's called in there, right? That is so annoying, I will admit. Apparently there's something from Theurgy that can transfer, like, items and stuff and fluids. Theurgy. Is there, though? I don't think there is. I don't think I've ever seen anything from Theurgy. I know you can do it from Embers, which is where we're probably going to try and get today. I like to set myself a goal at the beginning of an episode and then probably not even hit it. Like we did that bees episode where I barely did bees. The fluid pipe, though, fluid pipes don't look that bad. Although, you do need, like, an extractor thingy, don't you? Which doesn't look that bad either. That looks absolutely fine. I'm guessing the item one is a bit more difficult, though. Item pipes. Yeah, that one's lead. So, again, that one's absolutely fine as well. Okay. In that case, let's get some fluid pipes today. Because what we could do is we can set this one up to make this stuff. And we just have a sink. And then we can have a fluid pipe on it. I love that idea. I love it a lot. Let's put this one in here, over here. Hey, there we go. Sorry, I would just right-click that by accident. But there is our lead that we needed. And with that, I guess we can just go grab sticks. And we can make ourselves... we need to make the plates, don't we? So this plate, which means we need to make this hammer. Wait, what was the other hammer? Okay. That was weird. So that one, we could do like that, and that gives us a plate. And then we can do this with 2 more, and we get some fluid pipes. And that is part of the quests, but it didn't give me those bits of the quest. Ah, here we go. Ember bore we need to make, for the quests at least. And we also need to make the mechanical core, which is a lead plate. Oh, we need to make more carbonite stuff, which is fine. This one, again... okay, make the mechanical core first, and then we can make this. Let's drag and drop that one over like that. There you go. So, carbonite bricks, we need, what, 6 carbonite? No, 5 carbonite bricks being 20 of this. Now, the other thing we need to do is we need to make this right here, which is gold powder, and we need to make some plates. I actually made some plates earlier, so even though our inventory is just disgusting right now, is really disgusting right there. There we go. We've made ourselves the other part of it. Now, the plan is I probably could move the sink. Nah, I'll make a new sink, I think. And what I'll do, that is going to go fluid extractor. Why are you not connected at the top there? Okay. We might need to actually put something right there. The sink, I mean. Anyway, we put that there, and then we can put the extractor... Is it its own thing? I think it is. All right, we need to put the extractor somewhere like this. And then you also need a redstone signal, from what I remember. From Uncharted Expeditions. Fantastic pack. I always talk about it. I love that pack. It's from Generic B. So we can do that right there. That will give that the redstone signal. And then all we need to do is put a sink right here. Or probably right here, to be fair. Right, whilst we make the sink, what I can do is, because I've got the carbonite bricks now, we can do that. We need to make the plate. We only need the one, I think. The one plate. We can make the mechanical core. Make sure that actually gets picked up by the quest. And then we can make the ember bore. Completely forgotten what this thing does. I'm not going to lie. Okay, ember is the lifeblood of this world. Despite whatever happened, there is still virtually infinite ember available deep underground. You just need to make a machine that can mine it. Oh yeah, this thing goes down right at bedrock. I remember this now. Yeah. Okay, place it on bedrock, add a mechanical core above it, so you can pipe things in and out of it. And give it some fuel, and it will start digging up that sweet, sweet ember. Love it. Tinker's lens. Ooh, what's the Tinker's lens do? Is that a... Okay, never mind. I thought it was a curio of some sort. Smoky Tinker's lens. Okay. You use the anvil, and then you can put it on your helmet, and then it does something. Heat. Tinker's sight. Okay. Fair enough. Nice. Anyway, that one there, we just need to make the item pipes stuff now. Now, we don't have enough lead, I don't think, to do that. But we could do that, to be fair. Let's go through that. I was going to make the centrifuge today as well, but I forgot that we can't do that yet because we need to get all the way over here. You could actually use... They've got their own, like, levers as well. We should... Oh, they give me a flipping hammer. I didn't realize that. No, I made 2 Tinker's hammers. I'm so annoyed at myself. Actually, that one should go over here. like that. And then this one right here is got such a cool looking book. Needs activating. Oh, it's so cool. That is so cool. Pause. Oh, that is so cool. Right, sorry. I'll stop fawning over this mod now. I really, really enjoy this mod, I will admit. It's one of those that's a little bit out there. And yeah, anyway, sorry. What were we doing before that? We were making ourselves. I don't think you get the bucket back from this, but I don't mind that. Considering we can make more. So let's make another sink. I'm pretty sure I can just pull... Oh, you do get your bucket back. That's awesome. So if I do this and then this. Are you not connecting to this? I think you are. It's just... you know, yeah, there you go. See, water is full up now. It's pulling from the sink and it's going directly into this. Now, another thing we could do, which is kind of awesome, is we can use the fluid pipes right here. I need to put this somewhere. Oh, we've already got one there, I suppose. I mean, yeah, that'll do us. There you go. What I could do is have a fluid pipe come out this side, or the extractor can go there, can't it? And then we can go up like that, and it will feed into this, and we'll have one which is specifically for this stuff. Right, I'm making more of these because, oh, they're so good. I wonder if I can use these as well. Ooh, that's another thing. Yeah, we need some of this, don't we, to make the extractor. So let's do that. Yeah, I was wondering if I could use this to extract from this and put it into the witch's cauldron. Might be able to do that, to be fair. We should try it. We should try it at some point. I'm not going to do it now, but I can at least do that. What's the levers like from the Embers mod? That's not what I meant to do. Ember. Lever. There you go. Carbonite plate. Okay, we could do that. We've got carbonite plates right there. All right, let's do it. I've put all of my sticks away. All right, let's get a bunch of sticks. Yeah, go on in. I'll just make a bunch of these. You make a load of levers from this as well. Anyway, they look really nice. And I'm even going to use that instead of this one right here. This is like the first little bits of automation we can do in this pack. And it feels really lovely. There we go. You see that is now emptying and going into here. And then that is going back up because it's getting water. And that is filling up as well. Love it. What was I doing? Sorry. We were making another liquefaction stuff. Okay. Slightly more automated now. What do you guys think? So we got the this stuff coming in right now. Oh, there you go. It just ticked over to 500 millibuckets. And it went back down because it made the fluid, which went back up into this one. I love this. This is so good. Now that we've got some logistics in place, we could even use item pipes to feed stuff from the bees back in to the beehives. I'm not going to do that yet. I'll probably try and do some logistic-y stuff between episodes. I'm not going to do it right now. I just wanted to set this up a little bit more automated. So we've got one of the liquefaction cauldrons right there. This one right here is making us a bunch of the iron ones because I wanted to get that done. Now, anyway, sorry, I went off topic like massively there. We do now have access to gold, which means we can get into Botania, which I think is our next goal. I think I've done a little bit with the Ember stuff. We can always come back to Ember. Just going to stick all of that stuff in here for now. Yeah, we'll put all of this away. Yeah, why not? I can put the mandrakes away in there as well. Yeah, we'll come back to that later. For now, I think a good idea... Let's probably just get our sleeping bag and we'll have a quick sleep. But is we should get into some Botania. Right, I did make myself a second pure daisy. That was easy enough. And I'm currently just converting a bunch of stuff. I got some living rock right here, which I am going to quickly make into a mana pool. That is it this one? No, that would look like a quest, didn't it? Where's the quest for that? Ah, in here. Fair enough. Wants us to make an endo flame next. That's actually a good idea. We should make an endo flame. What was I about to say? Oh, yeah. Over here. If you have a look at our aura meter up in the corner. Look how flat it is as we run around in this area. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's like it doesn't even move. So that means we could probably put a bit more iron in here and convert it. I don't think... Actually, we probably should do that. I'm pretty sure... Oh my goodness, there's so much use for iron. I'm pretty sure these infused ingots are used for like a bunch of stuff. Not only this, but like to make the mana steel, you need to use the infused ingots, which is kind of cool. I like that they've implemented that. That means that you actually have to use it. Anyway, what are we doing? We are continuing on with a bit of Botania today, I think. So now that we've got some gold, we should just... I knew that would happen, which is why I made myself an iron one. We're in the Iron Age now, I'd say. We've got a decent amount of iron that we could smelt up. So, yeah, there we go. Living wood, all good. And we should do... Ooh, it's diagonal, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we should do that. And then, let's get our flower pouch out. I'm going to use white because we've already got it. But I think you take this. And I want to make myself a... Where is the... There it is. Thank you. Wand of the Forest. Now this thing is like the wrench for Botania. Next thing it wants us to do is make a mana spreader. That is absolutely okay. We can make a mana spreader. We do need one of our golds, though. Thank you. And then the final thing we need is an endo flame. So, endo flame. This thing. So that is red, light grey, and brown is all we need. It's a classic. So we got red right there. We got brown right there. There's grey. There's light grey. Perfect. Now, I should probably go and grab all my bone meal for this. Yeah, I might have to do some... Can we make a hopper yet? Oh, it's just a regular way of making hoppers. We should probably do that then. For the... that is a good idea. We should make a hopper for the composter. In and out, if you know what I mean. I like that idea. Okay, well, we'll do that in a bit. Anyway, for now, we do need to use this over here. I am going to convert these, and then we are going to plant them. And then we are going to grow them. I'm also going to make a couple of endo flames, because I think it's just, it will speed stuff up. You went in the flower pouch. That is absolutely fine. I'll tell you why. We'll just, we'll make more. In fact, I'll put, yeah, we'll get another white one. Why not? Right, I just spent a little bit of time getting some wheat seeds, funny enough, because I've been binning them off, haven't I? And I wanted some that stacked. Anyway, what we can do is... what was it? It was one of those, 2 brown and a light grey. And I'm going to put my bread up here, because what we can do is throw a seed in like that, get some water, put it back in, and then with an empty hand, we can right-click it. And then we can throw another seed in. So, in fact, what I should do is move this one. Yeah, just move everything out of the way. Do a sort. There you go. And then right-click, throw it in, bucket, right-click, throw it in, so on and so on. Well-oiled machine today. That's what we are. Well-oiled. Wait, that doesn't sound right. And there we go. We got 8 endo flames. Now, what endo flames do, they eat, like, charcoal off the floor. And then they will burn that and turn it into mana. And then they put it into a mana spreader. And then the mana spreader puts it into a mana pool. And then you can have all of your mana stored in the mana pool. Kind of what we wanted, wasn't it? Now, I shall probably get 8. We'll get 1 charcoal per. And we need to find a place to put this. I might just do it right here. It's a good place to do it, isn't it? So, what I do suggest doing is, I think you put the mana spreader down first. That's always a good way of doing it. I'm going to put it there. Now, that little doot in the front there, that is where it's going to shoot the beam out of. So, and what you can actually do with your Wand of the Forest thingy, shift right click, and then you can, I think, shift right click on the thing. Yeah, and now it's like more pointing at it. It would still hit it anyway, even if it was just placed down like that. But, I don't know, it looks like a little bit more, I don't know, it just looks weird, doesn't it? But, yeah. I don't believe you need to do this anymore. But back in the day, you used to have to, like, pattern these out so they weren't, like, touching. So I'm going to do that. And then maybe we put one there and one there. Nice. I think that's a cool looking pattern as well. What do you think? Yeah, love it. Right. 8 charcoal are going down. And vroom. All of them have just picked up and have started burning those bits of charcoal. And if we have a look with our Wand of the Forest and we right click this, you can see they're burning the charcoal. You can not see it actually because they're linked to the mana spreader right here. But you can see the mana spreader is filling up and then it's like spurting that out into the mana pool. And the mana pool has got mana in it. So there we go. We've got ourselves our first little bit of mana today. That's pretty cool, getting into Botania. Now, why do they want us to get into Botania so early-ish, I'd say? Runic Altar. Okay, what can we do with the Runic Altar? Oh, wow, yeah. That's pretty cool. Heart of the Sea. Creeper Heart, okay. Pufferfish and Nautilus Shell, fair enough. Okay. You can make a Everlasting Guilty Pool. That's pretty cool. This is the creative version for Botania. And there's the creative Source Jar as well. And that uses the creative Blaze Cake. That's really cool. I like that. I like that it's doing that. Oh, it's nighttime. Right, I should probably chop down this spruce tree. It's been here for flipping ages. And I do feel like I need to get rid of it. I wonder how many saplings we're going to get out of this. No idea. Anyway. Ah, sweet. We don't even take damage if we mine it like this. That's really good. Thank you to everyone that did say to make a big spruce tree because of the podzol, so you can get more dirt. I wish I'd known that before I'd already made 2 stacks of dirt, but still, it's still a really good comment, so thank you for that. Right, I did chop down a massive spruce tree, and I am currently just grabbing all of the ill-gotten spoils from this. We've got loads of charcoal now. It's exactly what we need. Can we make blocks of charcoal? Is that a thing? Yeah, it is. Go on then. Let's make a... I need to just put crafting tables everywhere, don't I, really? For this, but yeah, I'm going to make... What the heck is that? Charcoal block. Block of charcoal. I don't know what the difference is, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make enough right there so that I can just throw them down like that. And now these things are going to eat them. And they're just going to go for a bit longer. Wow, 10 times longer. Because I think the charcoal block... Wow, at least a block of coal will go for 10 times longer. Because, obviously, you put 9 together and then... I think it does... Wait. It might not say how many it does right here. Ah, here we go. 80 items. Oh, never mind then. Yeah. 8 times 10 is 80 items. Whereas this one, if we go over to the little fire thing, the fuel thing, 8 items. So yeah, it's actually way better to use the blocks right there. So that'll go for a little bit longer, and we should get a bunch more of the mana in there. You can see a bit more pixels coming up right there when we do this. Nice. Yeah, so we chopped down this big old tree. What do we do now? And what is it asking us to do? So, mana lens. Mana lens can change the properties of the mana burst fired from your spreader. They can increase the color, potency, speed, and even the burst go through blocks or break them altogether. Okay, cool. The weight lens makes blocks. Okay, cool. Yeah, we don't really need to make one of those whatsoever, I don't think. What's this thing for? Oh, that's the enchanted stuff. Yeah. We can go the enchanted route later on, I think. Yeah. Ah, so this one here, knock off blazes. Nah, that's what we need to do. We need to make a foul pumpkin. And then... Why do we need to make a foul pumpkin? I actually don't know. Oh, you can make a blaze burner later on with that. Foul pumpkin, apparently. Is that all we needed for that? I don't know why it's asking us to make... Oh, it is make... Yeah, it's asking us to make one of those. Blaze burner. That's pretty cool. I like that. You have to make the Wrath rune, though, which is terrestrial. That's kind of far away, isn't it? Or maybe it isn't. I keep thinking things are further away than they are in this pack, but I don't think they are. So, an apparatus perfect for channeling large amounts of mana into collections of objects. The runic altar will obviously let you make runes. Yeah. With the altar, if you don't have them already, you can craft mystical flower seeds. Yeah, we don't need those because we got them already, so we're all good. This one right here, though, what we could do for this one is we've actually got ender pearls because we killed an enderman and we didn't get any ender pearls from that, actually. I don't know why I brought that up. We got it from a chest. So what we can do with this is we literally just throw it in here. And it's got a little tick. So now we've got a mana pearl. So, mana pearl. Some of the living rock. And there is our runic altar. Now, we do also need another petal. Which petal should we use? Let's use, I don't know, the brown one for now. We need a petal and we need another gold because we need to make another spreader. Because you need a spreader to basically pull the mana out of the mana pool and put it into the runic altar. That's how I see it, at least, I think. Anyway, you do that. Do that. And now we can put stuff in the runic altar. And if we got the mana for it, also, if we do that, you can see that's linked because they're right next to each other. And that is full up with mana as well. So that one is pushing all the mana into this. And it's getting the mana from the endo flames. Also, you can see which spreader these endo flames are connected to. Because it will highlight the one. So even this one at the back here is connected to that one over there. Pretty cool, isn't it? And then this one is currently connected to the runic altar. So, why do we need the runic altar again? We need to make a foul pumpkin, apparently. Why does it want us to make a portable mana tablet? I don't think we need this just yet. Almost free. Oh, yeah. We could make the Rod of Land. This will actually use the mana from the mana tablet to put down dirt for free. Not free. It will use mana instead. But that's still a really, really good way to do it. Maybe we should make one of those. Band of mana and then the band of aura. Oh, yeah. That's actually really useful as well. So this is like a ring slot. That means that you don't have to have one of these mana tablets on you. How do I make that? Another mana pearl. Okay. And then the band of aura. Okay, so we need mana steel for this. And we probably need mana steel for this one as well. Yeah. Okay, so we need 8 mana steel. Where is at? We've got 6 of those right there. Or 1, 2. We can go and get more mana. Well, we can get some mana steel from this. So all we need to do is pop that one in there. And the aura in the atmosphere will actually go down with this. But did I pick that? I picked that one back up, didn't I? Whoops. There you go. But luckily, you can see, look, the ancient leaves, they are a waning right there. So we need 8 of these because I'm going to make the band of aura and the band of mana. I don't know how many we can make with the amount of mana that's in here. Oh, we can make all 8. That's pretty useful. And can I also make... Oh, that's amazing. What I'd like to see. So this one, we are going to make mana tablet. Quest. Now, we're going to use this to make ourselves a band of mana. Now, you can use... Yeah, if you shift right-click on that, you can see it's going to take the mana out of the pool and put it into the tablet. So we could throw this in. And it will suck up all of the mana. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put it in my ring slot for now. Cool. That was an achievement. Nice. And we are going to try and make ourselves a mana. Ooh, this might be difficult, actually. Mana. What is it? The mana rune? This thing. Yeah, actually, we've got a... That's actually perfect. We've got one more ender pearl. Why has it got like a fishing rod right there? Gameplay drops. Dice roll. What the heck is this thing then? Gameplay drops from... No idea. No idea what that one is right there. Oh, this reminds me. The quest does give us some black lotuses. And we can put the black lotus in like that. And it gives us a decent amount of mana right there. Now, I think it's a good idea for us to at least get like some mana generation going. So I will attempt at least to get... Actually, how many more do we need for this? Rune of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we need 5 more of the nature stuff, don't we? So it might take a little while for me to do this. Now, what is lovely about this natural altar that we've got right here is the block underneath this is not part of the multi-block that we've got for this, meaning that you can put a hopper underneath. And it will pull out of this if you want it to. And last one. Thank you. Right. Hopefully, we've got enough mana to do this. Now, what you do is... Well, I'm going to throw... Not those ones. These ones. Lovely. Now, you can either press Q. Ah, wait. You can either press Q and then it will land on there. And you can see it's like orbiting this thing. Or you can right-click it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is using the mana from our mana pool right there. And it's going to be making that right there. And the final thing is you throw a living rock on top and you right click. And there is our rune of mana. And I can use my rune of mana. Make the band of aura. Now the band of aura. Stick that on our ring slot right there. And we should at some point, I don't know when it's going to show up or if it will show up, but we should see that there you go. You can see it right there. It should show up on our bar as well, somewhere around here. I don't know why it's not. Weird. But you can see that this has actually got a little bit of mana in there because the Band of Aura just generates mana out of nothing. So it's like passive, which is kind of cool. That just gives us some experience, does it? What is this one? Okay, experience. And this one, experience. Nice. The Mana Blaster is a portable mana spreader that you can fire at will using mana from a storage device on your person. You can also attach lenses to it to use their special properties. That's kind of cool. I've never actually used the Mana Blaster, if I'm honest, but this one right here is the one I'm interested in right now, which is the Rod of the Lands. Good old rod right there. Ah, how do we get brown mushroom spores, potatoes, and mandrake? We could do that. We could do that, definitely. What other stuff do we need, sorry, for the Rune of Earth? Andesite alloy. Haha, yeah, we could do that as well. Rune and mana powder, which we can use anything for. Okay, cool. So probably just chuck a little bit of white dye in there. Or whatever dyes we've got, actually. Yeah, just use a bit of red. That'll do us. I need to breed, what was it again? Mandrake and something else. Potato? Potato. Okay, we could do that. So there's potato, and we got mandrakes right here. So what I could do is... let's pick those ones up right there. Potato goes there. What's this one? Mandrake. Yeah. Put these ones back later, I think. Actually, to be fair, we don't need that many mandrakes anymore. I don't think we needed that many in the first place, if I'm honest, but it is what it is. Ah, do you need to grow on something specific? Never mind. No, you don't. By the way, from those 2 harvests, we got 32 right there. That's mad. Right, let's take that one out. Andesite alloy. Let's do that one next. Do we have any andesite? I swear we had some andesite. Yeah, we do. 1 and 2. And where is our lead? Over here? In fact, we should probably get as many of these as we can. Lovely. Yeah, we needed that anyway. And then stone, and that's it, basically. We just needed that. Oh, we need 1 more mana steel. So just a piece of stone. And we are good to go. And then we can get this, if I do this, we can get this going right here. Oh, we need a bit of, well, I'll tell you what, I can just nick one from over here. Okay, we can always put it back down after. So this one can just go in like that. I think after this, we might call it an episode. We did a little bit with Botania, which wasn't really my focus for today, but it happened, didn't it? So it is what it is. There we go. And now we just stick these things on like so. I've already forgotten what we need. I'm so bad at this. So alloy, we need the stone. We need the... Oh, yeah, that was it. Did that not go in? Oh, no. There you go. Stone. There we go. And then when it gets all the way up, we can chuck the living rock on. And then right-click it like that. You do get 2 as well, which is kind of cool. And I can just take this over here, and we can make ourselves Rod of the Land. Awesome. Now, watch this. Just right-click. How cool is that? Now, how much... our mana did go down quite a bit, I think, probably. But that's pretty cool. I like that. We've got ourselves the Rod of the Lands. Good old rod right here. Love it. Right, I'm going to call it here. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.